If your cat waits for you at the door every time you come home, it might look like a tiny thing, just a sweet little habit, a fluffy hello, a familiar part of the day. But to your cat, that moment may mean much more than it seems. Because when your cat sits there waiting or comes trotting over the second you open the door, they are not only happy to see you, they are noticing you, checking on you, fixing your smell, sometimes asking for help, and sometimes simply making sure their favorite human is finally back where they belong. It may look small to us. To them, it can feel very big. So let's take that little doorway moment apart and see what your cat may really be trying to say. The first thing your cat is often doing is reading your mood. Before you say hello, before you put your bag down, before you even take off your shoes, your cat has already started gathering clues. The way you move, the sound of your steps, the energy in your body, the mood you bring in with you. If you come home relaxed, your cat may walk right up to you, soft and easy. If you come home stressed or upset, they may pause for a moment. Some cats hang back when they sense tension. Others do the opposite and come closer, almost as if they want to check whether everything is okay. Either way, they are paying attention, and that is actually such a lovely thing to think about. Your cat is not waiting for a speech. Your cat is not asking you to explain your day. They are simply reading you the way cats do, quietly and carefully, noticing more than most people realize. So that little greeting at the door is not always just excitement. Sometimes it is your cat saying, "I see you. You're home. You feel a little different today." Then there is the part everyone thinks is just affection, but is actually a little more interesting than that. When your cat rubs their face against your legs, or weens around your ankles, or gives you that soft little head bump, it absolutely can be affectionate. But it's also your cat fixing your scent. You have been outside all day, collecting bits of the world on you. Other people, other places, strange smells, food smells, outside air, maybe even the scent of another animal. So when you come home, your cat sometimes treats you like you are a little bit familiar and a little bit not. That is where the rubbing comes in. Your cat has scent glands around their face and body. And when they press themselves against you, they are doing something very cat-like and very purposeful. They are putting their smell back on you. They are gently covering the outside world with the smell of home. It is almost like your cat is saying, "Okay, you went out there. That's fine. But now you're back. And you're supposed to smell like us again." And honestly, that is kind of adorable. It is their tiny fairy way of putting everything back in order. Sometimes that greeting gets extra strong if you have been around another cat or dog. In that case, your own cat may rub against you more insistently, as if they have a bit of emergency scent business to take care of. Not because they are being dramatic, just because, in their mind, you came home smelling slightly incorrect, and clearly something must be done. But not every doorway greeting is your sweetness.
Well, hello.
Sometimes your cat is
Looking
not
very
welcoming you
official
home
today.
so much as filing a complaint. A cute complaint, yes, but still a complaint. Maybe your cat greets you, then immediately marches toward the kitchen, stops, and looks back at you. That is not just love. That is customer service. Your cat has been waiting for staff to arrive. The same thing can happen if they lead you toward the litter box, the water bowl, or the room where something is not quite to their liking. Sometimes the message is not, "I missed you so much." Sometimes the message is, "Oh good, you're here. I have several concerns." And really, that is still a form of connection too. Your cat knows you are the person who can solve things, feed things, clean things, fix things, entertain things. In the world of your cat, your arrival means possibility. That is why it helps to notice what happens next. If your cat greets you and then stays close, that is usually about closeness and comfort.
Well, hello
if your
there.
cat greets you and then leads you
Aren't
somewhere,
you cozy
that
tonight?
is usually a request. Both matter.
Alright,
Both are real.
alright, I'm
They are just
coming.
different little messages, tucked inside
What
the
is
same
it,
adorable
buddy?
moment. Another reason your cat
Did
may
you
be
catch
waiting
a
by the door
mouse
is
in
because they
here?
know your routine incredibly well. Better than you probably think. Your cat may recognize the sound of your car, your footsteps, your keys, or the particular rhythm of you arriving home. Long before the door opens, they may already know it is you. Cats are also very tuned into patterns. They notice when the house gets quiet. They notice when the light changes. They notice when a certain part of the day usually leads to your return. Their little internal sense of timing can be surprisingly sharp, especially when the pattern repeats over and over. So when your cat is already sitting at the door before you even come in, that may not be luck at all. They may have been expecting you, waiting for you, listening for you, and if you are late, your cat may feel that too. A delayed return is not just a delayed return in a cat's mind. It is a change in the pattern. Something that usually happens has not happened yet. That can make the greeting more intense, more vocal, or more clingy when you finally do walk in. Not simply because your cat is excited. Sometimes it is because they feel relieved. You came back. The day makes sense again. That is such a tender little thing when you think about it. Your cat is not only reacting to your presence, they are reacting to the return of something familiar and reassuring. Now here is the part that many people miss, even people who love their cats very much. The first few seconds after you walk through the door matter a lot. Most of us come home distracted. We are thinking about work, messages, dinner, errands, noise, bags, shoes, phones, everything all at once. Meanwhile, there is a tiny creature right there, waiting to greet us. Like this moment means something. And to your cat, it probably does. Cats often do not ask for connection in big, obvious, repetitive ways. When they offer a moment, it can be brief, quiet, easy to miss. If that little greeting gets ignored again and again, some cats eventually stop doing it. Not because they stop loving you, not because they become cold, but because they learn that this moment does not lead anywhere. That is the heartbreaking part. Not dramatic heartbreak, just a very quiet kind. A ritual slowly disappearing because it stopped being shared. The good news is that it does not take much to keep it alive. Just a few gentle seconds. Pause when you come in. Bend down if you can. Let your cat sniff your hand. Let them rub against you. Speak softly. Give them a calm little hello. Let the moment belong to both of you.
There.
You do not need to make a huge fuss. You just need to notice them. And for many cats, that is enough. That tiny bit of presence tells them, yes, I saw you there. Yes, your hello mattered.
There,
Yes, I came home to you too.
Guy.
And all of that brings us to the biggest
Did you have a
reason.
good day
This happens at
outside?
the door in the first place. Why the door? Why not the sofa, the bed, the hallway, or some cozy sunny corner? Because the door is a very important place in your cat's world. It is where outside comes in. It is where strange smells appear, where unfamiliar sounds enter, where the safe little universe of the home meets everything unpredictable beyond it. To your cat, the doorway is not just a doorway. It is the border. And when your cat chooses to wait there for you, they are sitting right at that border, right where the safe world and the uncertain world touch. That makes the moment feel even sweeter, because when you come through that door, your cat is not only seeing a person arrive, they are seeing their person return, the familiar one, the trusted one, the one whose routines shape the day, the one whose presence makes the home feel settled again. For many cats, their human becomes part of their sense of safety, not in a loud, dramatic way, in a quiet, deeply woven way. A way that lives inside routines and sound and everyday presence. So, when you come home, your cat may genuinely feel the world soften a little. That is
there.
why the
Are you
doorway
hungry,
greeting can
little
carry
buddy?
so much emotion inside
just
such a
got
tiny
home.
scene. Your cat may be checking your mood. They may be putting their scent back on you. They may be asking for dinner. They may be relieved that your routine is still intact. They may simply be happy that their favorite person is back where they belong. And maybe it is all of those things at once. So the next time you open the door and see your cat sitting there, waiting with those bright little eyes, try not to rush past it. Give them a second. Let them sniff you. Let them rub against your legs. Let them do their tiny, serious cat business. Because what looks like a small hello may actually be one of the most meaningful parts of their day. A little reunion, a little check-in, a little reset,
Hey
a little
there,
moment
sweet
where the
boy.
world feels right again.
Did you
And in their own
behave while I
quiet,
was
whiskery,
gone?
slightly bossy way. Your cat may be saying something very simple and very sweet. You're home. Good. Everything feels better now.